Hey guys, me World of WWE here, and in today's video I'll be just continuing the Journey of Wrestling series. So, as you can see, I booked the matches for Hell in a Cell already, and we'll be starting the show off with a WWE Raw Tag Team title match. Alpha Academy, the challengers to the champions, the Mysterios. In their first encounter, the Mysterios picked up a brilliant win, and that was kind of pretty good. But I thought that Alpha Academy deserved another rematch, seeing that they beat Shanka and Jinder Mahal in a contenders match. Moving on to the United States Championship match. Riddle is taking on Keith Lee because Keith Lee has won a match in the past. So if we go to the past, we're able to see here that he has won a match. I'm just checking where do you get that options. No, it's not there. I think it's events. Yeah, it's at events, and then as you can see here, if you will go back, you will be able to see that he's won a contenders match in order for him to get there. Like Keith Lee defeated Damian Priest, obviously to face Riddle, and the Alpha Academy defeat Jinder Mahal and Shanky to get to face Raw Tag Team Champions. Then moving on to our WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match, Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey, which is our champion, our SmackDown Women's Champion. Liv Morgan earned that opportunity in a week before Hell in a Cell, defeating Charlotte Flair. If you want to check out how everything took place, you could go back to the next video, but I'll just be recapping everything for you guys. So then, that's how she got there. And then WWE Universal Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker, which is our Universal Championship. Demanded title shot between Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns demanded a title shot from Braun Breaker, which I gave him, seeing that they only had one encounter. Then the Usos and the Hardys tore it down in a championship contenders match, which I didn't even know I put the SmackDown WWE Tag Team Champions online. The Usos defeated the Hardys, but I think the Hardy still deserves a title shot, so I gave them a title shot. And then our WWE Intercontinental Championship match, Sheamus champion versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor defeated Tommaso Ciampa and Gunther in order to take on Sheamus. So then we got our WWE Raw Women's Championship match, which Bianca Belair defeated the Goddess Alexa Bliss in order to take on Rhea Ripley. So moving on to our last contest, which is Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. That was earned by Cody Rhodes when he defeated Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre, two people that took part in that fatal 5-way match at WrestleMania Backlash. There we go. Two of the guys what took place in that three of the guys that took place in the fatal 4-way went at it to see who takes on the champion, Seth Rollins. So that's how we got here, and that's how we got here. So we will be starting off WWE Hell in a Cell with a bang. Let's move on. Hell in a Cell, the cover post looks pretty good. So that looks pretty good. So we're gonna start off with Hell in a Cell 2022 preview by The Wrestling Spectator. WWE presents Hell in a Cell live tonight in front of a fully packed audience. Fan interest is high for the event, which is headlined by Seth Rollins, WWE Champion, versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship in a Hell in a Cell match. Everybody would have been waiting for that. Then one of the most anticipated matches of the night is Braun Breaker, Universal Champion, versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Champion. Other matches that have the fans buzzing include Rhea Ripley, WWE Raw Women's Champion, versus Bianca Belair for the WWE Raw Women's Champion, and Riddle versus Keith Lee for the WWE United States Champion. Continue on to see our predictions for the event. Okay, so here is the Keith Ice with his predictions for the event. WWE Championship, Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Hell in a Cell match, prediction Seth Rollins retains. I think that will be a very anticipated match, but I think the American Nightmare will get an edge over Seth Rollins tonight. So I think we will have a new WWE Championship tonight. Then we got the WWE Raw Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Rhea Ripley retains. I don't know where that will be heading, but I'll be rooting for Bianca Belair to win, and then we will see a third encounter between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair because of Rhea Ripley's rematch clause. So the WWE Intercontinental Championship, Sheamus versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor wins the title. I will stick to that. Finn Balor is going to win the championship tonight, as I will go with that. WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos versus the Hardys. This is the Hardys' final chance to win the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, so I think they will take it and they will win it tonight. Moving on to the Universal Championship match, Braun Breaker versus Roman Reigns. Braun Breaker retains. I think Roman Reigns will edge Braun Breaker because of the experience and the altitude he has, that he can take on everything and win everything he touches. Braun Breaker is a new upcoming star that we picked up from NXT, so he really shocked the world when he won the title at WrestleMania Backlash. But I think Roman Reigns will take the title. WWE SmackDown Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Liv Morgan. I will say I have a lot of faith in Liv Morgan. She's my favorite women's wrestler at the moment in WWE. I really think they should let her win the Money in the Bank briefcase this weekend. As you guys could be also checking out the Money in the Bank predictions video that I'll be dropping soon, so stay tuned for that, guys. But I think Ronda Rousey will win and retain her title in this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view because of the experience, and I don't think it's Liv Morgan's time yet. I think she will win the Money in the Bank briefcase. WWE United States Championship, Riddle champion versus Keith Lee. Prediction: Riddle retains. I don't know how that's gonna lead up, but we'll see. I think Riddle will retain. Yeah. WWE Raw Tag Team Championship match, the Mysterios versus the Alpha Academy. Prediction: Alpha Academy wins the titles. The Alpha Academy's been on a roll, winning their matches towards the Mysterios, but they lost at WrestleMania Backlash when they took on the Mysterios, so this could go anywhere. Let's see how those predictions hold up at the event. So, 60% hype for this Raw Tag Team Championship match. The Mysterios taking on Otis and Chad Gable, the Alpha Academy versus Dom and Ray, the Mysterios. So we will be simulating this and seeing if we're going to be crowning a new Tag Team Championship match. Simulate. The Mysterios defeat Alpha Academy to retain the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. The Mysterios have retained, and we got a 4-star match. That was a studded match. Great match from the Mysterios. Then we got Riddle versus Keith Lee, and I'll be adding a finish. An interference DQ, which will be including Damian Priest, which will interfere and cause a disqualification win for Riddle. So we will be seeing what happens here. Keith Lee defeats Riddle via DQ by Damian Priest. WWE United States Championship did not change hands. Close to a 4-star match, but the original Bro's a face. I want to see what Keith Lee's. He's also a face. So Damian Priest interfered. Keith Lee won by DQ because of Damian Priest's interference. So I think Keith Lee has some unfinished business with Damian Priest that we'll be sorting out soon. So that means Riddle is still your United States Champion. Moving on to WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match. Liv Morgan is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, taking on the SmackDown Women's Champion. If Liv Morgan can pick up this win, she'll become a double champion, and that will be pretty spectacular. Let's see what happens here. Simulate. Ronda Rousey defeats Liv Morgan to retain the SmackDown Women's Champion, and we got another close 4-star match, almost. So that was what happened there as Ronda Rousey retained the title, so Liv Morgan came up a bit short there. But I actually expected that. So, Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker Universal Championship match. What is going to happen here? Simulate. Braun Breaker defeats Roman Reigns to retain the WWE Universal Champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a quarter star match. That was a star-studded match. Roman Reigns has lost his opportunity at his rematch clause at Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker overperforms once again. Now we got the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. The Hardys, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the brothers versus the Usos, the brothers, Jimmy and Jay. We will see if the Hardys can pick the match up in their final encounter with the Usos. Can they win? The Usos defeat the Hardys to retain the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The Hardys couldn't do it, and now that was their last chance. They blew their last chance. I'm excited for this. Sheamus versus Finn Balor. This is a type of match that you would expect to give a big performance. Oh, and the Usos and the Hardys performed pretty good in a 4.5-star match. So simulate Intercontinental Championship match. Let's go. Sheamus defeats Finn Balor to retain the WWE Intercontinental Champion, and they put on a 4.25-star match. I expected Finn Balor to win, but Finn Balor earned that match by defeating Gunther and Tommaso Ciampa, but just came up short against the leader of the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus. Now we got 80% hype for this WWE Raw Women's Championship match. The Nightmare, Rhea Ripley, a heel at the moment, versus Bianca Belair, a face, the EST of WWE, two of the biggest women on my roster. Will Bianca Belair be able to edge her arch nemesis, Rhea Ripley? Let's see. And Bianca Belair defeats Rhea Ripley to win the WWE Raw Women's Championship, recrowned a new Raw Women's Championship in a 4.25-star match. So I'm very excited to see the outcome there. And now we will be locking the gates, locked inside hell in a cell. Seth Rollins, the visionary, the revolutionary, the drip god, the WWE champion, takes on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And this is inside hell in a cell. Can Seth freaking Rollins retain the WWE champion, or will the American Nightmare take the WWE title? Let's see. And the American Nightmare defeats Seth freaking Rollins to win his first WWE champion in WWE. This is a 6.25-star match. Smooth performances. Matches can sometimes get positive effects that increase their ratings. Blood gimmick matches have a small chance to draw blood, increasing a match's rating. So this was the best match of the night, and that is Hell in a Cell. This was a star-studded show, guys, and I would really love for this show. This show moved up a notch. This was one of our greatest shows this far. Ending the event with two new champions being crowned, Bianca Belair and Cody Rhodes. We crowned two new championships. The Wrestling Spectator So, 2 shows to Money in the Bank. Monday Night Raw is up next. So we will be ending the video off right here. First, checking our messages. Hardcore Wrestling Forum. Jeff Hardy suffered an injury. Hold 2 stars or higher events. Go competed. Jeff Hardy suffered an injury. Goal rewarded Vince McMahon. Good work on completing the following goal. Hold a 2.4.75 star or higher event. I have rewarded you with 240. C. New competitor. A new wrestling company, Hardcore Wrestling, has opened up, led by Men Garez. A lot of talented superstars have joined the company, including Igor Dust, Matt Fuller, and Christine Willis. We should keep a close eye on how they do. Injury. Jeff Hardy's injury is diagnosed as a torn pec. He would be able to return in 5 to 7 months. So that just takes the Hardys out of the complexion for this whole year. So Matt Hardy's gonna have to be doing a lot more and gotta have to be seeking revenge against the Usos. But this is where I'll be ending this video off. You guys gotta smash that like button and comment down below. I subscribed and I'll reply to all of your comments. I'll catch you guys again with Monday Night Raw in the next episode.